In retirement or at any phase of your life, you should never reveal these 6 things. And in this video, I'm going to reveal what those 6 things are and tell you why you should not reveal them. So stay with me. Retirement. It's the golden chapter of life. It's a time to relax, kind of reflect on all those years gone by, and to find and to do those other passions that you always thought about during your work life. It's a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, whatever that might mean. But did you know that sharing the wrong information can turn your whole life upside down and put your personal peace at risk? Well, today I'm sharing 6 things that you should never reveal so that you maintain and you keep that peace in your life. So let's get into it. So first up is your financial details. So it's tempting to talk about your retirement savings, your pensions, your many streams of earned income, or even your investment plans. Everybody likes to brag a little bit and talk about that. But sharing too much, it can make you a target for scammers or even lead to unintentional tension between family and friends. Your financial details can be exploited by bad actors and can lead to identity theft. Imagine waking up one day, checking your account, and where you had 6 figures, it's now zero. Somebody took it. Help. So keep those numbers private and only share with maybe a financial advisor if it's necessary. So next up is your estate plans and your wills. Now, while it is important to communicate with key family members about your wishes, oversharing with extended family and or worse, some casual acquaintance, now that could lead to drama and misunderstanding. And we don't want no drama. Revealing the contents of your wills prematurely, now that might spark some dispute or tensions among those that might benefit from it. Keeping this document private, it helps to guard against those individuals that might want to try to alter it. So keep this information restricted to those that you trust, and or I'd rather say just keep it with the legal professionals until it's time. So the third item on the list is my favorite. It's travel plans. And so, for some, there's always that need to get on Facebook and to tell the world what they're going to do. They get on there, they say, hey, this is where we're going, when we're going to go, who we're going to go see, when we're going to come back. Well, you know what? That sharing, well, that can lead to you being vulnerable to theft and or burglary. Now just imagine you come home and you've been burglarized and they stole everything. The first thing you say is, how did they know we were gone? Also, keeping plans private allows you to adapt and or change your plans without pressure from others' expectations. Whether it's an extended cruise or even a quick trip just to go see the grandkids, keep that stuff private, right? Save all those pictures of the kids and or your cruise until after you get back home. It's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to sharing details about your time away from home. So, the fourth thing that we should never reveal has to do with personal health information. You see, our personal health struggles, yeah, they're deeply personal, and keeping them private, it ensures that you, that I, that we control the sensitive information about our bodies and our mind. Now, while it is good to open up to some family members or even some friends, oversharing about medical issues, that can unintentionally lead to gossip. It can lead to pity. Some people could pity you, or even exploitation. Now, some medical conditions, some treatments, or decisions, they might invite unwelcome opinions or even social stigma. Privacy, that shields you from unnecessary scrutiny. If you work, employers, insurers, your benefits, and others, it might treat you unfairly. And this is coming from a human resource director. They can treat you unfairly if your personal health information becomes public knowledge. So be selective with who you confide in. It matters. Do you have a family secret? Well, the fifth thing that I want to talk about that you should never reveal is family matters, family secrets. You see, keeping family matters private, it's often beneficial to maintaining trust, respect, and harmony in your private life. Sharing sensitive information about your family outside of the family, that's the quickest way to erode the trust amongst your siblings, amongst your family members. Another reason is that outsiders might misunderstand the context or the intent behind certain family dynamics, leading to unfair judgment. Now, some might involve young kids or even the elderly members who might be hurt if that private information was exposed. All family problems are best handled privately. Now, the sixth thing that we should never reveal is a confidential conversation. And I want to talk about it from the aspect of both from your work life and or in retirement. So when people share sensitive information with you, they entrust that you're going to handle it with care. Breaching that confidentiality, now that can damage that relationship. So when I worked as an HR director, this was my watchword, right? Confidentiality. It was that important to me that people felt safe having those conversations with me, knowing that um, I wasn't going to go run and tell somebody what they just told me, unless they told me they killed somebody, right? Uh, it was that important. Whenever I traveled out to the field and visited certain plants, certain organizations, it was important that the facility manager, the project manager, the area manager knew that whatever they told me wasn't going to get back to our president, right? If it was something that our president needed to know, my expectation, and I always told them, the expectation is that that project manager should be the guy or the girl to call that vice president, that president up and tell them, right, those things, unless that individual asked me to. If they said, "Hey, I want you to share this information," then I would, right? But most of them say, "No, hey, that's just between me and you." Like, okay, that's great, right? I won't betray that trust. Now, in retirement, I don't engage with that many people, but still, I know that when I'm having a confidential conversation with somebody, and somebody tells me something um, that I feel is that sensitive. It's a sensitive topic. It's a personal topic. Well, I'm gonna guard against it, right? Because privacy ensures that the individual feels safe sharing information with me, and that's important. So if somebody shares information with you and you feel that this is somewhat of a confidential information, right? They might be telling you some health information that right away they don't want you to share that information with anybody else. Well, honor the trust of others by keeping those private conversations private. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you retained something from it and that in your work life or retirement life, you know what to keep private. Well, if you enjoyed this video, watch another one. It'll pop up right here. Click on it. And I'll see you in that video. This is Chandler's Retirement Life. It's a good life. Lights out.